Job done, and that is all that matters on a night like this. Ending 2022 off with a bang. It's a 1-0 win for Man United at the Molineux. It's 3 points that just simply had to be gotten. There was 15 minutes left, and I wasn't nervous. But it got to the point where if it got to another 5-10 minutes, I would have been getting really nervous because it was a 3 points we had to get. Wolves were set up really well behind the ball, I've got to say. We were creating chances. We had the ball so much around the box, and it was Marcus Rashford who made the breakthrough. Ten Hag, I thought he was resting at first. I was actually pretty happy with the decision to rest Rashford and bring Garnacho because we did need him to have a rest at some stage. I felt like this was the perfect game, but it was because of disciplinary reasons. And he's come on, he's made the difference, and I've been reading a bit of Twitter about who they think's been poor. And there was one player that's really stuck out from a lot of people. They just said, where was he? And how terrible he's been. He could be my man of the match today. He was fantastic for me. But we'll take a look. Let's start off with David De Gea. He has to get a 7. I think De Gea has to get a 7. A man of the match contender for sure. Didn't have a lot to do. That's what you want as a keeper. And he made the saves when he needed to. He stopped an incredible free kick. He stopped 2 other vital chances that could have led to Wolves goals. Cracking game from David De Gea today. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I will give a 7. I'm going to give Varane a 7. And I'm going to give Shaw a 7. And I'm going to give Malacia a 7. I'm going to give the entire back 4 a 7. I'm not going to differentiate. Differentiate. There we go. Wan-Bissaka and Malacia, both fantastic link up with Anthony and Garnacho and Rashford in their own respects. Wan-Bissaka putting a few vital side tackles. I thought Malacia was really good attackingly. But then we come to Luke Shaw and Raphael Varane that look like they've played together for years. Luke Shaw brings that balance that we don't have when on Sandro Martinez is out of the side. I believe it'll be Martinez back to centre back against Bournemouth with Shaw back to left back. But he brings that left-sided balance that we don't have when we play Maguire or Lindelof in that position. So he is rock solid. Looks like he played at centre back for years. Raphael Varane, the same. Rock solid. Rolls Royce. Do what you like. He is world class. He's one of the best in the world. What a job he did today, Varane, and he does it week in, week out now. Really a bad game for him. I'm going to give Casemiro a 6. I could be being low. I gave him a 9 last game. I gave him a 9. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he got in between the centre-backs quite well. Couldn't really bring himself into the game. He made a few good passes, but I didn't think it was anything incredible from Casemiro. 6 isn't bad whatsoever. He did a job. Eriksen, I'm going to give a 5. And I don't think it's Eriksen's fault. I just don't think it was the sort of game that he's in a lot of the time. I think the Fred substitution, the 2 substitutions I said I'd make at half-time would be Fred on for Eriksen and Rashford on for Garnacho, and both of those happened. So, yeah, I'm not the game for Eriksen. We needed the energy with Fred, who played very well when he came on. So, yeah, not his fault. Couldn't really get in the game. Bruno, I'm sorry. You can piss off with that score. This is the one I was talking about. He's a 7, and he's getting my man of the match. I don't care. I don't care. I really, really couldn't give a shit what you think. Because it is a 7, and it is the man of the match. His key parts, I'm a man who gives a lot of low scores to Bruno. I give a lot of low scores to Bruno. I don't think... I may have given man of the match to Bruno on opening day versus Leeds last year. I can't think of any other standouts I gave man of the match to him. So it's a rare I give Bruno man of the match. His key passes, his killer balls, were fantastic. They were fantastic. He was a difference maker in moving the ball up the pitch. And I said during the game, if he gets an assist in this game, then he is going to be my man of the match, confirmed. And he got the assist. He's a 7. It's a stupid score. I don't see a 5.7. I really don't. Anthony gets a 6. Better today. Better. It can't be a 5. He did miss a golden opportunity. But he was definitely better today. Got himself in the game more and looked very much cleaner with the ball. He just needs to keep playing and get that continuity. Because you're not going to kill players a lot by just dropping a player if they're playing poorly. Then they come in once every 4 games and they just lose form forever and it kills their career and they move to another club. Just got to keep Anthony in because we're in the early stages of what could happen there. Big price tag. Just need to give him continuity. He's come back from a World Cup. A little bit of injury before the World Cup. Just got to keep him in there. He's getting better. Garnacho, he gets a 6. I mean, I've got no reason to give him a 5. Garnacho and Anthony were the same. I thought Anthony was a little bit better, but he created a few chances, missed a golden opportunity, but like he didn't do anything wrong really. He created it a little bit, but I can't pinpoint anything he did wrong. I'm going to give Martial a 5. He looked off today at Tommy. I don't think he's match sharp, to be honest. His match sharpness just isn't really there. I'm not sure if it'll... I don't know. It just shows that we need Sancho back, really. It just shows that we need Sancho back with the lack of attacking options we've got. And the board refusing to buy a striker in January, which is just embarrassing. We've missed out on Gakpo, probably going to miss out on Felix. We're going to go for a guy like Memphis or just someone older. It's just going to be embarrassing. And we need a striker because Martial can't play week in, week out. When number one, he doesn't look match sharp, he doesn't look particularly good. I don't want to be forcing Rashford up top because Rashford is fantastic down the left and Rashford gets a 7. Match winner. Almost like a match-winning brace. Yeah. I can't say anything more. He was just a threat every time he got the ball. Fair enough benching him. Came on. Gold. He'll start against Bournemouth. He'll probably get rested against Charlton. Might play against Everton. We'll see how we go. Fred gets a 7 from me. He was a difference maker in the midfield. The perfect substitution to bring on for Eriksen. Difference maker in the midfield. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Donny played as... I don't even know Doggy's position because I swear he came on as a number 10 versus... It was either Forest or Burnley. Donny came on as a number 10 and he looked really good. I think he played a little bit deeper today and I like him deep, but he just looked different again. He was okay. He was better than previous performances. I've got no reason not to give Maguire a 7. He was on for 20 seconds and he made 3 clearances. I'm not saying he's anywhere near on par of Rashford and Bruno Fernandes and Varane and Shaw and De Gea. All I'm saying is, he was on for 30 seconds and he had 3 or 4 headed clearances. He did a job. That is a 7 out of 10 30-second cameo. Alanga 6. Ten Hag. Fred's substitution was good. Maguire's substitution was good. Rashford's substitution was good. I like him just being the manager, sticking strong. Shaw at left back was good. Sticking strong with dropping Rashford for disciplinary issues and bringing him bringing him on in the second half. 8. I thought it was good. We grinded it out. Wolves set up well behind the ball. We could never really break through them. And what manager could? I don't think Pep or Klopp could have done it. So I don't see why Ten Hag. It's an 8 from me. I'll give him a 7. But yeah, I thought he did well. Submit my vote. It's going to be De Gea, I think. It's only 41% of the vote. I see it. I'm not going to complain about that. He got the winning goal. Almost a match-winning brace. I see it. It's fine. Anyway, thank you all for watching. The last player rankings of 2022, as of the time of recording this. The player rankings will be out in 2023. Bigger and newer things to come on UCATT FC in 2023. And I will see you all next time. Cheers. And our next game against Bournemouth. See ya. I'll see you then.